Hello and welcome to Soul Spy University. Tommy is a walkout. He's preparing for a walk-in. Oh no, his next carnation is a pillow. Hey Tommy, remember when you were a black square 2 seconds ago?
I do remember when I was a black square. Now all the lights are coming back on. Know where I am.
Consciousness of the pillow. The pillow is talking to us.
It's seen some terrible things. Oh God, everything.
Oh my God, Tommy's back. Are you the real Tommy or are you a walk-in?
Yes.
Well, welcome to Soul Spy University, nighttime edition.
Hello, everyone. Sorry about that. Didn't realize we were starting.
Well, his consciousness is back. I believe the black square realized we were starting. The pillow realized we were starting. I don't know.
All right. What's our topic today? Oh, please like and subscribe.
Yes, and hit that notification bell so we don't get lost and end up on your milk carton.
Yeah, these things happen.
We are in the middle of a storm party right now, which feels really good with the thunder and the rain. So, Bigfoot.
Yes, we're talking about Bigfoot today. It's
My opinion on Bigfoot was always that I don't see the big deal. You just spotted a damn gorilla. To me, it's the humanish kind of gorilla. Like, I'm sorry, if we never saw a giraffe and then saw a giraffe, I'd be more impressed. No one talks about giraffes.
Well, the problem with this is that no one ever really sees Bigfoot, and we pretty much lock down every animal on this earth. I mean, there's still some that are just like crazy, but that we never like really see too much. But
Are you judging them? They're crazy because they're free.
well, yeah, that's true. I mean, we're humans and we want to lock everything up so that we can have it. And
That's why I'm here, Tommy. You've locked up for like years, and I haven't seen the outside world in a few years. But I guess I'm not allowed to bring that up on a podcast.
no, you are chained up, and now we have to end these podcasts early because no, I'm just joking.
Disclaimer: it just goes black with the white, like.
The basis of this thing is there's an article out right now because someone put a 4-second video, a kayaker put out a 4-second video of what he thinks is a Bigfoot crossing a lake, stream, whatever, with something in his arms. And it became extremely viral because people are like, it's Bigfoot, it's got to be Bigfoot, it looks like him, it's a hairy looking man, and blah, blah, blah. And they had people analyze it.
Can we just pause this for a second?
Of course.
A hairy looking man. That could be any man ever that didn't groom that day.
It could be an Armenian guy. Who knows?
Oh man, now we really can't post this.
Why? Armenian men are hairy as hell. They know it.
Let's also give them a compliment. I've never met one. I don't know.
They know it. The Kardashians are Armenian, and they all had laser hair surgery. They need it. Otherwise, they'd be mistaken.
Have laser hair, and I'm still a little bit duck fluffy.
They would be mistaken as Bigfoots in California. It's so, but this is what the thing is. They don't know. It's like everything else with Bigfoot. It was a 4-second video. It was far away, and people think that maybe it was a fisherman holding, like, I don't know, like a duck or something, or a baby, or maybe a dog in his arms, or there was all kinds of different things, but it was never really locked down what it was. And that's the unfortunate thing. Why don't people just ever walk up to it?
Do you have this photo? Can we show?
I don't have the photo on me because I'm using my phone and it's on my phone.
All right,
But
I'm gonna find the photo.
okay, please do.
All right, this effing photo. My God.
Yeah, it's pretty blurry.
Like that's just like okay, I'm gonna refrain from what I'm saying because I could laugh, but I don't want anybody to feel.
All right. Well, as a large man, I could say it looks like a fat Greek guy.
Did you say Greek?
Yes.
Okay, first of all, let's be careful on this. I'm part Greek. Everyone can calm down. I'm also part Italian, which is why I want to say it just looks like a fat Italian man. No, I'm kidding. But no, seriously, it looks like a non-thin. If anyone wants to look at the screen right now, a non-thin man, possibly hungover or on something with a bikini.
Wearing, yeah, he was wearing a man bikini.
Okay. Okay. How did this go viral? How did this go viral?
Because it's, he based it on it's Bigfoot, and everybody's like, oh my God, it is Bigfoot. Meanwhile, some guy's like, stop fat shaming me.
Yeah, I'm like, can I just record footage of you, my dear coworker, at any point on a hangover day and people think it's Bigfoot? I don't know.
If I'm crossing a stream, then they're gonna think I'm Bigfoot. It's just the way it is.
For show, faux show.
This is why I'm always like, I'm not like, of course there's got to be creatures out there that we don't know about. There's got to be intelligent creatures out there that we don't know about, because it's like, I mean, we evolved from cavemen, and then there's the Neanderthals that separated. So maybe Bigfoot's an actual Neanderthal that evolved alongside us, but didn't really. You know what I mean? And so they learned how to hide out in the woods while we grew cities and all this stuff.
They stayed off the grid.
They stayed off the grid, basically what I'm saying. But they're still hairy looking dudes.
I've heard
And
accounts. I don't want to say no one's seen them because I've heard many accounts where people have. This was always a topic that, to be honest, I've been in the metaphysical community and researching it for a very long time. But that was always the list of my things. I'm not making fun of it or anything, but I just thought, I don't understand. It's a Chewbacca. Why wouldn't we think that exists? But no, I've heard many accounts of people that swear by this, and they really had like these soul altering experiences where they really felt that there are communities out there of big feet, that are very, they have a soul just like us, and that it's very moving, profound experiences. So I don't want to negate this, but it's very moving. But they also think possibly multidimensional. They're also thinking possibly from a different dimension, a different realm of reality, and that it was just a glitch or something in the system. This is what I'm hearing.
oh, I've always thought yeah, they're more like ape-ish people, but they're very intelligent enough to know that it's like, hey, let me hide away because the rest of the world is dangerous. Like, man is dangerous.
I get it. Maybe if given the choice, I would have done that way sooner. To be honest, I don't know. I always thought I was part duck.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm part Littlefoot, because I mean, you've seen my feet at work and they're small, right?
Yes. So you can't be a Bigfoot. You're definitely a tiny foot.
But I do remember since I was like born, I did not want any technology in my room. It really ruined the energy. So, and I love being in the woods. I mean, how do you feel about Bigfoot?
Like I said, if it's real, cool. I hope it's real and we never find it, because people will just be like,
It's,
but
it's,
here's the thing. If they find this thing,
this
they're
thing.
gonna try. All right. They're gonna try and capture it.
Okay, first of all, it's not an it. It is a him or her, depending on what it chooses that day, first of all, or what it identifies with, he or
We
she.
don't know that. We don't know anything about his genetics.
It
He
just
evolved.
Bigfoot cannot afford the laser. Does not mean it should be called an it. Okay. You know, when I was born, I had duck fluff on me. I looked like a baby duckling. And I don't remember someone calling me in it, or do I? Just gonna drink.
All right, so he or she. I'm not going to say he or she. I'm going to just simply say it because I don't know. Uh, like I said, I really hope that if it is real, that we never find out because scientists, this poor thing will be taken advantage of. That's just a fact.
Not. Let's hope not.
I would
This
like to see,
they stay away.
yeah, I would like to put hope in humanity, but I know better. And this poor thing will just be captured and exploited.
I hope not. However, you know, I've also heard profound experiences about the manta.
The manta, the manta ray?
Oh, you haven't heard about the manta?
No.
Oh, yeah. So basically, apparently, there's different species of possible aliens out there. One is the manta, but I've heard many tales of like literally a giant praying mantis, like a giant praying mantis in the middle of a forest, like 9 feet long, that someone will just see. And like some are terrified, but for the most part, they look in the manta's eyes, you know?
And they're cool with us and not killing us and tearing people apart.
Apparently, they look in the manta's eyes and they just are like, they're one with manta. Do you know what I mean? They're like, oh my God, I've known you before this life. We're closer than I've ever known you and anyone here. Oh my God. And they just feel such profound love from manta.
Is it the last thing they feel before they're devoured by the giant thing?
Okay, first of all, manta's too busy praying. Too holy. You don't think manta has other leaves or something? I mean, we can't discount something, you know, as not as evolved as us just because, you know,
Scary.
what?
Because it's scary. We don't know anything about it.
Just because it's large, but
Well,
like,
that's my life like that. Yeah, I know.
oh my God, that's right. So, if,
So
for those of you that don't know, Tommy's a BFG.
yes, I am 6'4", 2 and change. I'm a big dude.
He's a big friendly giant. This is us trying not to curse.
Yes, even though we slip up quite a bit sometimes.
We do.
But yeah, no, like I could easily see myself being thrown into a cage if I accidentally freaking like stumbled in the woods, got lost, and then like my shirt came off and I'm like covered in mud and I could really see myself getting knocked out and being woken up in a cage. It's kind of like that Simpsons where Homer does the exact same thing and they think he's Bigfoot.
I feel like that would happen to me on a different level. Like, if you don't hear from me for a while, it's because like somehow I just tripped in the forest or something, and like I just somehow end up looking like a baby duck that's helpless. And they're like, oh, let's save this wild habitat. And I'm like, what?
But yeah, so they put this article, they put this picture and video, whatever, through the ringer of experts. I mean, how expert can you be if if nobody find any proof? I could be an expert. So, and they were all basically saying the same things, like it could be. Like it could be a man wearing fishing gear. And it's like, what? It looks like a man wearing a thong walking through the water.
I can't believe that went viral.
Well, that's how people are. It was a kayaker and it was in the middle of the woods and
You
they
hear that?
simply said, yeah, now it's starting to rain down here.
Oh, we're on the same planet today? Okay. So, um, no, but there was something about what you were saying that made me think of something. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, so that's all they basically said about this thing. Personally, if it is real, that'd be amazing. I would never want to actually meet this thing because
They. We have to refer to him or her as they, not
I would
this.
never have to him or her, whatever it is. I don't know what they are like. Maybe they are more, aggressive than we think.
I don't think so. I think they're hanging out, I mean, why don't we all just live in huts sometimes?
I don't know. I heard a lot of crazy, scary stories about people that go into the woods. Like, yeah, there's like video of like this guy getting torn apart by something that doesn't look human.
Oh man, we don't want to spread that kind of stuff at all. On the bright side, how do you feel
Mhm.
about fairies and such?
Um, oh, no, I don't know anybody that's ever seen one.
Oh no.
Tattooed wings doesn't make you a fairy.
Okay, but what else is there in the woods that's mythological?
Who knows? There's all kinds of stuff. I mean, leprechauns. That's apparently something that's in the woods.
I was gonna say, have you tried Lucky Charms lately?
I've
Uh,
not. It's been a very long time since I've had Lucky Charms.
Probably for the best. I mean,
Not good.
no, no, it's not about that. I should, you know how we have that other coworker that has that side gig of God, he is very aware. He has to do surveys on what these food companies can get away with.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, yeah, you're right. And most of it's just disgusting garbage. Oh,
I mean, my end of life plan used to be, if I knew I was dying in 2 weeks, carton cigarettes. Ah, relief. I'm not promoting smoking. I quit in 2012 for very deep soul reasons. After finding out every system on how to quit, like meaning I invented many systems, what finally worked was cold turkey for a deep soul reason, and that's it. But um, end of life plan, carton of cigarettes, um, maybe some wine, but really an Entenmann's box of donuts.
Entenmann's box?
Mm.
Yeah, a 1990s Entenmann's box of donuts would be amazing. A
See,
two,
I didn't know. I
yeah.
didn't know. And I thought, do I want just the chocolate box or do I want the assorted box? Oh, it's going to be heaven. And who cares? Because I only have a week or so to live, right? Sometimes near death experiences will come your way anyway, aka when you're drunk on the way back from Jersey Shore and you just decide I'm gonna try it at a gas station. So on the way home, I thought it was gonna be the best thing ever to have a little taste of what I thought was gonna be heaven. And year after year, I learned this is not the same at all. This was in my end of life plan and tenements. Not the same. I'm not going to say what it was more like because that would down another brand, but let's just say Tenements used to be king of kings to me on quality. Also, Twinkies are not the same either.
Oh, God, no. God, no.
Fun fact: the cream inside of a Twinkie is 1 carbon away from being styrofoam.
Oh, well, that's disgusting and it's not good to hear.
Most
But
delicious
anyway,
ever. Most
we're
delicious
getting it.
styrofoam ever. I thought.
All right, we're getting off topics here. Uh,
But yes, they've changed food products, and this is why Chewbacca doesn't want to hang. Okay.
yes, this is why
Game.
they're so aloof. It's because our food is just shit these days.
If we could supply Chewbacca Society, the Chewbacca Society, with adequate cigarettes, a nice Tenements box of assorted and chocolate donuts, some nice wine, a session with Ma, and a hangout with us, of course they'd want to hang in our society. But I mean, do you think, first of all, I don't think Chewbacca looks like that because that's more of an our society currently thing today. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm trying to be nice. I mean, totally like, let's accept everyone. But I don't think Chewbacca's eating manufactured products and hanging out on like couches for years.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that one too much.
Maybe their society went there as well.
Maybe, but I don't think so, because they live in nature. They're gonna eat pretty fresh. They're gonna eat pretty good. They're not gonna create garbage.
In nature, do you think they live in our world in nature? Because if they live in another dimension, perhaps they have their own Interdimensionals.
Well, maybe they live underground.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. First, let's get in touch with the fact that they could have two tenements. Okay? And that's how that Chewbacca looked like that. Second, underground. So that means if something happens, which we're not going to mention, where everybody is actually, you did mention, and I've saw it before, that people are buying places underground, starting a while
Yes.
ago. So if something happens, the new society is now those people and Chewbacca. And it looks like our evolution is starting over.
Pretty much.
Chewbacca.
But that's basically it. I mean, there's not much more to say on this subject that I know of. But if you guys have any other questions, or if you want us to talk about anything, please put it down in the comments. Hit that notification bell. Subscribe and like. And if you'd like to speak with Christina and have a private session, you can find her at.
He's lying. He has a whole Chewbacca family.
No. This is facial hair. This is not my real hair, and my rest of it's all shaved.
I found this Chewbacca in the woods because those of you that know me well, I'm in the woods quite often.
You promised. You would never tell.
Anyway, we invested in many Venus razors, and after many disagreements, but then eventually agreements on what scent of Skintimate shaving cream we're going to use with the Venus razors on him. Sponsor me! Sponsor me! He's turned into this. It's kind of like if anyone's ever seen the movie Encino Man, except the guy's not as honest because
I've learned of a thing called Nair, and now it's much, much easier.
Tommy, you said finally we expose the Chewbacca society in a nice way.
Yeah, I'm just trying to throw everybody off my scent.
Oh, that's
true. All right, guys.
Anyway.
Thank you for hanging out, and we'll catch you next time.
And to Skintimate vanilla scent.
What?
You chose vanilla, remember?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so vanilla scent Skintimate, sponsor Soul Spa University. Sponsor me. Anyway, because you've clearly helped this Chewbacca become a human. But you know what? You didn't need to change. We just had to get the message across and bridge one society to the other, Thomas.
Yes. All right. Good night, guys.
He's done. Okay, bye.